going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged Review, and this is going to be a review for NXT TakeOver Toronto 2019. It's Toronto 2. Back into this month, finally getting caught up with all my wrestling reviews. Been quite a bit of recording for all this, to be very honest. So with this, you start out Street Profits versus Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish from the Undisputed Era. Good match, high octane, fast pace, exactly what you would expect from NXT to get you pumped up and get you going for the pay-per-view. So, highly energetic match, really liked it. Street Profits come out on top. I actually thought they were going to go with Undisputed Era because Undisputed Era really haven't won a lot of their big matches on their pay-per-views. And, Street Profits moving up to Raw now. I kind of thought they were going to do that change. Didn't happen. After that, to me, the surprise of the night was Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I'm not very familiar with Candice LeRae as a wrestler. I've seen her a couple of times. Nothing that's really grabbed my attention. And when she first came out and the match started, it felt a little awkward a little bit, like a little bit stiff. That changed somewhere in the match, though, and it just became a bunch of holy shit spots. Io Shirai and Candice LeRae both killed it in this match. Absolutely loved it. One of the best female matches I've seen, maybe period. I was absolutely drawn in by this. And at points it looked like they were just trying to kill each other, man. It was great. At the end of the day, there was attempted pinfall after attempted pinfall. Io Shirai gets a submission hold on Candice LeRae and actually locks her arm so she can't tap. So Candice LeRae passes out. Io Shirai wins. Damn good match. After that, you get Matt Riddle. He cuts a promo talking about Killian Dane because Killian Dane's jumped him a few weeks in a row. So Killian Dane comes out of the audience and the fight ensues, and it was pretty heavy hitting. It goes up the ramp to the stage area. And a bunch of people are trying to split Matt Riddle and Killian Dane apart. Matt Riddle just takes a bunch of these guards out. And then, Killian Dane gets his shot in on Matt Riddle. And then Killian Dane takes a bunch of guards out. So it was a pretty cool, crazy foray. Really liked it. After that, you get the Velveteen Dream versus Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Era versus Pete Dunne. There was some cool, interesting moments here. I don't know that this match was exactly as good as I thought it could have been. The separation in styles between Pete Dunne and Velveteen Dream really worked. Velveteen Dream doing his very charismatic poses and stuff, and Pete Dunne having these just really weird facial expressions when he's doing them. Really worked, and it was kind of funny. The match overall was pretty good. It's funny because they've set such a high bar that it's hard to meet that bar for them anymore. It really is. They've done some amazing pay-per-views. So this was a very good match, and I think on anything you would have been entertained by it, honestly. At the end of the day, Velveteen Dream, he retains, he wins the match, and there you go. After that, following is probably to me the weakest point of the pay-per-view, which is Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler. I gotta tell you, I like Shayna Baszler, but she's kind of become very one note. And Mia Yim is actually not a very big drastic change in style, if I'm being honest. So, it was a passable match. I won't even say a decent match. It was passable, I guess. I mean, it was something that didn't make me turn the TV off. But at the end of the day, ridiculously, Shayna Baszler won again. I think her reign has run its course, and they need to give somebody else the belt now. They need fresh blood in there. It's getting a little bit stale. Actually, it's getting a lot of bit stale. And that's just how I feel about it. And that leads you to the last match of the night, which is actually 3 matches. Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole, 2 out of 3 falls. The first one is a regular match. The second one is like I want to say it's a Falls Count Anywhere or a Street Fighter. It's something like that. And then the last match is this crazy cage that brings down, it's got barbed wire on it and a bunch of weapons tied to it. So Adam Cole gets the first fall of the wrestling match, kind of does a sneak move with the ropes, but he gets the first fall. Oh, no, I lied. This was, Adam Cole brings a chair in with the first match, which of course you're not supposed to do because it's a regular wrestling match. And Johnny Gargano gets himself disqualified by using the chair on Adam Cole. That's what happened. So Adam Cole wins the first match by default, and then Johnny Gargano wears Adam Cole out with the chair, and then they have kind of a destructive, all over the place match for the street fight that follows. And Johnny Gargano wins that second fall, which brings him to the steel cage with all the toys. And it was fun, man. It was a good match. It was actually a really good match, to be very honest. These guys really put everything they had into it. I think because they've had a few matches already, it's a little bit stale. And like I said, they've set the bar so damn high so many times that it's just very hard to top it. And you get desensitized by the amazing things that these guys do. I think it was a very, very good match, if I'm being honest. Adam Cole, he finally retains in the third match. So, there you go. Overall, the pay-per-view was very, very good. I really feel like NXT is just such a high bar. It really is. And this does exemplify why I think, people were saying that, you can see the decline of NXT with this pay-per-view. I don't agree. There's only so many times you can have these freakishly amazing pay-per-views, which they all have been. And this was damn good. I mean, Street Profits versus Undisputed Era was really good. Io Shirai and Candice LeRae surprised the hell out of me. Matt Riddle, Killian Dane was cool. Velveteen Dream, Roderick Strong, Pete Dunne was cool. And the last match was cool too. So really, that only leaves Mia Yim and Shayna Baszler, which was the weak point, in my opinion. So I felt very strongly about it. I actually really like this pay-per-view. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. That is no slouch of a show for sure. So ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm at with NXT TakeOver. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you agree or if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Kaged Nation out.